Today we're going to be talking all about my 0 to 6 month must-haves. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Molly. I have a 2-year-old little boy and then I also have an 8-month-old daughter. I've been meaning to film this video for a second now because I wanted to share with you guys some of our must-haves up to 6 months. I've done a newborn must-haves and I know that's really helpful for like new moms entering into that newborn stage, but I wanted to also share some products that I feel like are essential throughout the next months into the 6-month stage because there are things that come in play like food and toys and all those things. So I wanted to share some of our favorites and what I found worked best for us. And as a mom of 2, I feel like I have a little bit of experience, so I'm excited to share those. Let's go ahead and get started. So with this video, I didn't want it to be too many repeats from my newborn video, but I do have a few products in here still in case you are only watching this one and you haven't seen my newborn must-haves. But I first want to talk about like bigger products that I feel like are essential for your babe. So my first one is actually next to me. This is the Angel Care Bathtub. I cannot recommend this enough, whether you have a newborn or you have an older child. I feel like it's perfect for babies this age. The reason I love it so much is you don't have to worry about like cleaning anything up. It has like the holes through it. What's great is now having 2 kids, I can put this directly in the bath with my 2-year-old and they can just bathe together. Sometimes we do like her first and then we add him in because he can get a little crazy, but it is nice if you want to do that. Also, it's nice because you don't have to worry about like filling up the tub, and then if they have like any accidents, which has happened, this is so easy to clean because it just has like all those little holes and it's just perfect for this age. She also likes to kind of extend her neck and sit in it. So even now she's still in this, so you will definitely get a ton of use out of it. It's so affordable too. It's like $20, so super affordable. When my son was little, we actually put him directly in our sink as well, so it's great for newborns because you could just put him in your sink. You don't have to worry about like bending down and putting him in the bathtub, and they're constantly submerged in this when you use it with your bathtub, as opposed to like other ones you have to like fill them up. I feel like this works better just because they're always in the water. So this is just a favorite of ours for sure. And then I had recently seen one of the moms mention that she like flips hers around and has her baby like sit in this side of it. So you can maybe try that if you haven't tried that already. I tried it with Penelope. She wasn't a fan, I think just because she's like used to it being like, laying down almost, but that is another option with this one. It's really great from newborn up until now. We have the other like sit chair that you can like latch to your bathtub, and we have that one, but we haven't started her in it yet. Probably soon here we can, but we're kind of just waiting for her to be a little bit more stable when sitting up. And then another thing that I have for you guys is actually this little sit me up toy. And what's interesting is we didn't use this hardly at all with my son Rowan. He just didn't really care for it, but we use this constantly with my daughter. It is like one of our favorite things. What's so nice about this is the size. I feel like it's the perfect size to just throw. We actually put it on our table a lot. Obviously we're always watching her when she's on there, but when we're eating dinner, she sits in here. I can put some little toys on like this little tray. It does have a little foot thing. She loves kicking because there's 2 little like squeaky things in the bottom here, so she will sit there and just like kick and squeak the toys. And I even feed her sometimes in here too. If she's like sitting in there, she can have like some puffs or something, and there's like little things you can put little toys. It's just super convenient. Again, it's not too pricey. They have a ton of different animals. I wish they were so obnoxious, but it's such a good thing to also help them when they're like first learning how to sit up. It's a nice little stationary place to put them, so we really love that. And then also our Fisher-Price swing. I absolutely adore the swing. We just actually took it out of our living room because she just now started like outgrowing it a little bit, but the Fisher-Price swing has been amazing for us. I actually got a second one this time around with my daughter just because I was using it so much with her. She loved that thing, like sleeping in there, obviously monitored while sleeping. I know you're not supposed to sleep in there, but she loved it for just like hanging out, lounging. I would put her in there and she'd just have so much fun like looking at the little mobile and playing with her little toys in there. So it really worked great for us. What I like about the Fisher-Price one is that you can rotate it, so you can swing it like one way, and then if you want to turn it, you can swing it the opposite way. I know a lot of people like love like the Mamaru and stuff, but I was just good with the Fisher-Price one. It's much cheaper, and it was amazing for Rowan and also for my daughter Penelope. I have for you guys some swaddles. I do feel like swaddles are just essential when it comes to newborns and also infants. I love these ones from Dreamland. These are the weighted sleep sacks. So early on, like I would say 0 to like 3 months, 4 months, we were using the Swaddle Me Swaddles, and I think those are amazing. They're like little Velcro ones. You can put their hands down and they just Velcro them in. I'll put like a little picture. I actually gave out mine to my brother because he just had a little baby girl, so I gave them to him, but these have been great for older kids. So these are the sleep sacks. So once they're transitioning out of the swaddle, so once they start like rolling over, you're gonna need to put them in something else, or a lot of people just put them in there like plain, but I have had really good luck with these Dreamland ones. So it is a weighted sleep sack. I use this with my son Rowan as well. I will say with Rowan, I didn't get this until I would say he was probably, I'm trying to think what I got this with him, maybe like he was after a year, I feel. So it was a while after I got it for him, but it did help with his sleep, and then it also helps with her. I wouldn't say it's like a miracle, you know, thing, but it did definitely soothe her. So it's like weighted, so it kind of just gives them a little bit of assurance, and it's pricey, but I do think they last really well. This is our second one, so I think it's a really good option for a sleep sack. We also really like the Halo ones if you are looking for one to just like keep them warm, and that is another good option as well. Next, I have an ointment for you. So this is from Tubby Todd, and this is really essential with my daughter. She struggled a lot with just like not acne, but like rosy cheeks. I think they're just like dry skin really in general, but once I started using this, it like cleared it right up. So this is just their all over ointment. It comes in like this tub. I know they have like squeeze bottles too, but we've used quite a bit of this, and the littlest bit goes a long way. I've also been using this on her diaper rashes, and it clears them like right up. So it's a natural brand, which is great, because a lot of times I feel like sometimes with the like natural stuff, I feel like it doesn't work maybe as well as the other stuff. So I've had great luck with this. So if you're looking for like a diaper cream or just like a lotion or something to like soothe all, she did also have a little bit of like acne coming in. My son had really bad baby acne, so I wish I would have had this product with him, because I'm curious if it would have helped him, but she had a little bit coming in. I put this on, it literally went away overnight. So I think it works wonders. So if you are struggling with any of those, definitely grab this, because I think it's great. They aren't available like anywhere besides our website that I could find. I had to buy this like directly from their website, but I'm hoping they come on like Amazon or something, so they're more accessible to people. If I didn't mention, I will have links down below to everything that I am speaking on. A couple of playmats that I think are really great for your babes are the Love Every Play Gym. I didn't have this with my son, but I did get it with my daughter, and I think it has been great for her. She still uses it right now. I didn't want to cart it down here, but it's a really great play gym. The reason I like this one so much is that it is quite larger than a lot of the other ones that I have, and it's also wood, so I feel like it's pretty durable and sturdy, and I feel like it doesn't like collapse or anything. The other ones I had were like the trying to think of the name, but like they were like stretchy, so like you could move them, and I feel like they would just like get tipped over and it'd be a whole thing. But this one stays good because it's wood, so it's really structured, and then the little things that the toys come off of are really easy to just put new toys on. I think it's a really great play gym. It is a little bit pricey, but I do think it's worth it. It also has a lot of little tags and little things that they can look at on there, and she really loves hers. And the Fisher Price Kick and Play. This is a essential if you have a baby. They love this thing. I would say starting at about like 1 month, I started putting her on the mat, and she just loved it, kicking her little feet, and they press like the little piano and batting their hands. Like, it's just a good way for them to learn to kind of start using those fine motor skills. And I just think that that is just a great gift if you're looking also to give someone something, because my son adored that thing, and she's also loved it as well. We also used it for tummy time a lot, and it was really helpful for that. So I definitely recommend grabbing that one for your baby or putting it on your baby registry. I do have a couple other just essentials. I've mentioned this several times on my channel, but we use it all of the time, and I will constantly mention it because I think it's amazing. It's the little Oogie Bear. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about this thing, but it works so great for getting any earwax out of your baby's ears or any boogers out of their nose. It's just like a little hook, and you literally just like pull the items out. Rowan calls it the nose, so it's even great for toddlers. He knows exactly what this is, what I'm gonna do when I grab it out. So I recommend getting one of these. I just got a double pack recently because we had lost ours. We still haven't been able to find it, but it came like in this pack or this holder. It came with 2. I put one in the diaper bag, but you can have 2 in here, and since we've had this, we haven't lost it because it is quite small. It's easy to lose, so I'd recommend getting the one with the case because it just makes it easy, and then keep it in the same spot every time so you don't lose it, because we have lost it one too many times. But now that we have the case and we've been keeping it in one spot, we've held on to ours. But I think this is really great and perfect for on the go as well. And then I wanted to mention our Hatch Baby Rest. Both my kids are napping, so I don't have it with me, but I'll of course insert a picture. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but it is a sound machine. It is our favorite sound machine. I have one for my daughter as well as my son Rowan. We absolutely love ours. I think that they are such good tools at helping your kids sleep. I think that they are really helpful when it comes to kind of giving them those cues. I will say the same thing about out like a sleep sack. So with Penelope, like we will put on her Owlette, which I'll mention here in a second, but her Owlette, and then we will put her in the sleep sack, and then I'll turn on the sound machine, and she knows like as soon as I actually grab the Owlette that she's gonna go to bed. She kind of starts whining. So I just think it's good to like kind of have them in that pattern. And then what's great about the sound machine too is that it cancels out any noise. I have dogs, I just have things to do, I have a toddler, so it's really great to just have that for them to sleep with. You can use it in their bedrooms. I have her obviously sleeping in her crib now, but even when she was in the bassinet with us, I had her sound machine on as well, and it was just really soothing, I think, for the babies. So I highly recommend that one. It gets nice and loud. There's like a light on it too that you can use, so it's a really great sound machine option. I know there are other ones, but we just personally love that one the best instead of like the little portable one. Next I have the Owlette. Now I know it's not for everyone, but for me I do think it's essential. I know that personally I just deal with anxiety, and I really think it does help me with that. So if you're someone who, you know, struggles with that, I think we all as moms do, I do think it's worth the investment. It just gives you a little bit more of a peace of mind having that on your child. Penelope wears it for every single nap, every single time she's asleep. I put that on her just more for like my comforts, but it's great too because you can check on them. And then I have actually gotten a few alerts with her. It hasn't been anything concerning, but I did get one alert once that her levels were a little bit low, so I went in there and checked on her. So I don't know what happened there, but it's just good at keeping your baby's heart rate and just making sure that everything is all good with them. And it does give, my necklace is like all tangled. It does give notifications for you too if it's like out of place or something. So it's a really great thing that I think a lot of moms can get use out of, just to give them that like ease of mind. Like I said, it is expensive, but in my opinion, it's really worth it. Next, I wanted to mention the pacifiers that we use. So I've been really loving these ones from the brand Frigg. They're very similar to the Bibs pacifiers, but they are with an F, so it's Frigg. And you can get these on Amazon. I really like these actually much more than the Bibs ones. The nipple on them is pretty much the same. Like she can take both the Bibs and this one, but what happens is with the Bibs, I feel like water and stuff can get like trapped in there. Like you can even, like if you squeeze it, like you can hear something inside of the Bib one. So I pretty much threw away all of ours. I know that they say that you have to like replace those. I think it is like every like 2 months or something too, or once a month. So these ones you don't have to do that with, and they're a little bit cheaper too, which is great. So she takes both. So if your baby is taking a Bibs currently, you could always switch them over to the Frigg and see if you like that one better, but she can do both of them. And we've just been loving these. A pacifier in general, I feel like it's a must-have. If you are a mom who is open to the idea of it, I would definitely recommend having one. She has taken it much longer than my son. He stopped taking his pacifier at like 4 months, and she, like I said, is now 8, and she still uses it. We don't use it a ton during the day. I like will sometimes hook it to her, but she really doesn't put it in all too often. She more just uses it for a sleep, and I think it's really helpful. She's a great little sleeper. And then I also wanted to mention, while we're talking about sleep, the ABCs of sleep from the Taking Care of Babies course. Again, I know they're a little bit pricey, but I do think you get a lot of helpful tools with her course. I purchased everything myself, and I do think it's really, really helpful at learning tools to help your baby best they can with sleep. Not just sleep, but like also like daytime activities. It's really great with like giving you an idea of like a schedule they should run on, feeding time, stuff like that. And the way that Kara like breaks it all down is very easy to understand. It's very intentional in the way she speaks on everything. They give you like pamphlets. It's a really great program. I did with this one, I did I think it was the first one. I forget what the name of it is, but it's basically for like up to 3 months. I bought that one, and then I also had the ABCs of Sleep, which is what we use to sleep train. With Penelope, we are now just still waking up once a night, so once to twice. So I'm not really necessarily implementing the sleep training with her right now. I was, and she had picked it up really easily, and then she got sick, so I kind of reverted back to just letting her wake up and feed in the night. So I need to get back on here and train her again, but wonders for my son Rowan, when he was 14 months, we did that with him, and he has slept through the night ever since. So it's been great for us. So I recommend her courses. I think that they are worth it. You will learn some useful information. And then I have a couple of feeding things up next, and then we'll just finish with toys. So first, for feeding, I have these spoons. So these are from Munchkin. And I actually really do recommend these ones over any other spoon, just because I feel like they're the easiest to feed them with. I have some that are like flatter, and some of like the little silicone ones, and I find these easiest to feed her if you are doing like baby foods or anything like that. Obviously, once they start feeding themselves, you can kind of implement the other silverwares, but this one I think is really great for just feeding. They're super cheap too. You can get like a pack of 5 of them for a couple bucks. And then this little guy is also really helpful for it when your baby first starts getting into food. So you can actually put food in here. So what you do is you slide this little thing, the silicone thing pops off. You'll put like little, I normally do like fruit, so we've done like strawberries, I can't even think right now, but a lot of different like fruits and vegetables and things, and then you put it back in here, and then you like pop this little thing, and it has holes in it so your baby can get like the juice out of the fruit or whatever vegetable, whatever you have in here. And it's just like a good little teething toy too. So I do really like this, and we use that a lot with Penelope. And then like I said, I'm gonna finish with the toys that we have. So some of our favorite toys that I do recommend for teething babies are this one first. This is Sophie the Giraffe. I'm sure you have seen Sophie. I love this one. We had it with Rowan. He absolutely loved it, and then Penelope loves it as well. She loves just like, you know, holding it and teething on the legs and all the things. It has like the squeaker in it. She uses this nonstop, so I do think it's worth the money for that. And then this has been a favorite toy for both of them. It's from Little Einsteins, or Baby Einstein. It's just this little octopus, and it makes noise. Like you hit it, it lights up and it makes noise. We've had to replace the batteries in this several times because they both really like it. So this is a really good toy option. And then let's see what else I have. These little tag, little soothies, I think they are called. These are great. This is actually what Rowan uses as his security blanket. He's used it since he was little, but she loves just looking at these because they have all different like color options, and they're super soft. So just something to like play with and look around at, especially when she was first getting started like playing with toys. This is perfect for her to like grip. And then you could also connect like a pacifier to it if you wanted to too, and use it as like a little soothie. I'm sure she's gonna use this soon here in her bed when she's old enough to have something with her. So yeah, this is great. And then also a couple of more teethers. I have this little monkey. This one is really nice. I can't remember the brand. I'll link it down below for you, but it's a teething monkey. She got it for Christmas and she has loved this thing. What is nice about it is it has like the little legs there that they can grip, so she can hold on to it like this, and then she will like bite the actual face, and she just loves this thing, so that's perfect. And then also the little teething banana, she has loved this thing. Rowan used it, but I feel like he didn't love it, but she loves this thing. Like she will hold on to it, use it all the time, so this one's a really great teething option too. And then this is actually her favorite little teether, and it's just like this little purple teething ring. I'll have to find it on Amazon. I'm not really sure what this is from. I think it was a gift, but she loves this thing. It just has like the little water in it, so you could freeze this one if you wanted to, but I think again, just like her holding onto it and gripping it, I think is what she likes so much about it. And then I thought I had one more toy, you guys, but I think that is everything that I have here for you today. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you are having a newborn and you've hopefully got a couple ideas of things to register for, or if you are already a mom of a newborn, hopefully this gave you some ideas for your infant. Thank you as always for watching. Like I said, links will be down below if you want to check any of them out. I'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye.